So after our very first argument, that I believe it was our first argument, from what I recall, of him literally playing games. He literally um, was married and then engaged to a woman that he was living with, who he wasn't divorced from. And then instead of closing all those chapters, he gets into a relationship with me. To make matters worse, it starts to come out that he was actually dating my god sister at the time, who confronted me, and 12 other women. He actually was in a lifestyle where he had sister wives, and it was 12 women that he was dealing with. He did not tell me from the jump, what his lifestyle was. Uh, and so he decided one day to have this come to Jesus moment and say to me, Teresa, I want you to be my drug of choice. And at that time, in full disclosure, I had been pill popping. I popped Xannies and different things. And he said, well, I want you to stop pill popping and I want to be your drug of choice. And I want you to be my drug of choice. So instead of me dating all these women and dealing with all these women and playing games with all these women, I'm going to deal solely with you. So I said, you know what? Why not? We're here now. Okay. So I did not feel safe with him because he had lied to me coming into the relationship. So he was not a safe space for me to confide in, feel comfortable with, for me to be able to, trust fully. So one night after we had this conversation, I'm laying in bed with him and he's having inappropriate conversations and asking a female to send him nudes. And she sent him nudes and she didn't realize that I saw what she was texting him. So I picked the phone up and I threw it at him. And I called the woman who he was staying with and I said, come get him. And her conversation had been with me, us women have to stick together. I need him to pay the bills at my house. He was here. So I don't mind him being with you as long as he comes home with me. And I'm like, I don't have that type of low self-esteem where I have to share a man. I started to ridicule her and really tease her. And I feel bad for that in hindsight because I'm like, I really almost did the same thing because I was with this man who I knew was married, who was engaged to her. And I had the audacity to ridicule her for telling me that as long as he comes home and pays the bills to her at her place, then he can still deal with me and be with me. Almost like we're creating a sister-wife situation. Listen, I need to stop here and take a drink of water because this story is very draining, but I'm going to get it out because I need to help somebody. It gets way deep and way crazy, but I'll be back.